Hey guys, so today I'm doing my makeup starter kit, and this is all including drugstore things. Um, Sorry, talking with my hands again. But there are no like high-end things because I really don't think that when you're first starting out with makeup that you need anything high-end. I mean, no one really needs anything high-end, but like we all like it because it's nice and everything. But when I first started out with makeup, I only had drugstore. I just started getting into the high-end stuff like now. So yeah, I guess I'll just start. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what's it called? Moisturizer. Yes, that is the most important thing you can do for your face. Even like if you think that your skin's too oily and so it's not dry, so you don't need to moisturize it, but that's not true. Everybody needs to moisturize their skin. So my favorite is the Aqua CoverGirl Smoothers Tinted Moisturizer. And this is by CoverGirl, and I am in shade light to medium. It's right there. And this stuff is really inexpensive, and a little goes a long way with this. I've had this for about a month, maybe two. I've had this since the summer, kind of towards the end. This is my second bottle, and I really, really like this stuff. It's really, really good, and I think you guys should try it because I like it a lot. I talk about it all the time. And this really doesn't even give you, it's like really light coverage, but it's enough to even out your skin tone, and it's like right there. You just, simple as that, just like blend it out onto your skin, and yeah, you're good. So after that, you would put on foundation, and my favorite from the drugstore is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, and I am in Nude Light 4. It just looks like this. Sorry, the light's kind of like blocking the dream. Yeah, it just looks like that, and it's this really creamy mousse texture, and this stuff is so easy to work with. Like, it's super easy to work with. It doesn't take like any time to apply. You just use your fingers and put it all over your face, or you can use a foundation brush if you choose to. But this stuff is really, really good. It gives nice, even coverage. It's pretty good coverage too, and I love this stuff so much. It's the best foundation, drugstore foundation I've ever used, ever. Then my favorite powder is also by Maybelline. I really like Maybelline for some reason. I have no idea why. It's one of my favorite drugstore makeup brands. That and like Rimmel and CoverGirl. So this is the Maybelline New York Mineral Powder Natural Perfecting Powder Foundation, blah blah blah. So I use this every day, and I like this stuff a lot. It sets your makeup really well, so it doesn't like fall off your face in the middle of the school day. I'm trying not to spill this all over my computer. Oh god. Okay. So, you just use a brush, just like a little powder brush. This isn't a powder brush, but, mine's like in the bathroom or something. You just use like a big fluffy powder brush and just swirl it all over your face. And yeah, I really like that powder because it's super easy to work with. And I know I said that about the foundation, but it really is really easy to work with, and you have plenty of stuff in there. I've had that stuff for a while now. And then my favorite blush, like this is blush and bronzer, so my favorite blush and bronzer is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. And I think this is really good for beginners because the blush is a nice like shade, so you can't really overdo it. I mean, you can overdo anything, but like I swatched it and you guys like can't even see it. I'm wearing it today, if you guys can tell. But it's really, this and the bronzer, they're both really soft, and they go on your skin really nice. They don't leave it very splotchy or anything gross like that, and they're really light colors that like you can't really overdo. My favorite cream blush, which I like to use like in the summer, kind of. I kind of use it all year round sometimes, but I like to use it in the summer most of the time, is Maybelline Dream Mousse Blush. like I said, I am in love with Maybelline. And this is in Peach Satin number 20. It kind of looks like the e.l.f. blush to me. Kind of. Yeah. But, same with the e.l.f. blush. It's a really nice light color that'll look good on any skin tone. And it goes on really easily. You can't really overdo it. And it's just really easy to work with, so it's perfect for beginners. My favorite concealer from the drugstore is, I have another one, and I forget what it's called. I think it's Revlon Color Stay. I really like that one, and this is the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Concealer. It says e.l.f. right there. You can't really see it because it's like mirrored, but this stuff is like $1, and it works really well. It covers up, I use it under my eyes. It kind of has worn off throughout the day, and just like anywhere I'd use a concealer, it just looks like that. And you just like rub it in, and yeah, it covers really well too, I think, actually. You may not think so, you guys may not like e.l.f., but personally I love e.l.f. Yeah, so now on to eyeshadows. For beginners and people just starting out with makeup, I think sorry, there's stuff in there. You guys should try like neutral colors like browns and just like, yeah, browns. And I also, when I first started out with makeup, I always use like browns and pinks, and these are both by CoverGirl. I love their eyeshadows. CoverGirl, and then the Maybelline quads. I have those in here somewhere. I think they're in my bag. Let's see. The Maybelline quads are also really good. Another just like neutral one. Like that. They're really pretty, and they're kind of like, I don't know. I kind of like to buy them when I first started out in like little quads and everything, because I wasn't too good with the whole matching colors and everything. I tried to put like blue on my lid and then purple like way up here and everything, so I was a little nutso when I first started with makeup, and that was in like 6th grade, so I thought it was cool, and now I have realized I wasn't. But yeah, so neutrals. And if you guys want to experiment a little bit more, a really good thing you guys should invest in, it's not even that much money, it's like $14-15, and it's the Coastal Scents, here's what it says, 88 color eyeshadow palette. This has like any color you could ever dream of, and it's just all these colors, and there's plenty of neutral colors on either side. There's like on this side and then over here, and then there's also a lot of fun colors that you guys could just play around with. So I wish I had that when I was like in 8th grade, when I actually started like matching my makeup right and everything, because that's like, I mean, it's cool. Like, everybody likes to play around a little bit, and that would have helped me a lot, but I didn't have that, so I looked like a lunatic all through 6th grade. Next thing that I really love is I don't even know who this is by, but, oh, Maybelline, of course. Maybelline Great Lash Waterproof Mascara, and this is actually, I kind of combined it. So the brush is there's like Great Lash Big, and that's this brush, but I needed a waterproof, and they didn't have the Great Lash Big and waterproof, so I already had the Great Lash Big regular at home, so I just took the brush out and put it in the regular thing. But I really like this because of the brush. The brush makes your eyelashes like perfect, and I love it a lot. I'm wearing it today. You guys can see. Yeah. Close up of my face. Don't you love it? And then eyeliner. Okay. So a lot of people use liquid eyeliner or like cream, whatever. What is it called? It's like in the pot, like cream eyeliner kind of. But I've always liked pencil, and like when you're first starting out with makeup, pencil is really easy. Like you know exactly where to put it. It's really easy to clean off if you make a mistake. It is easy to control, and yeah, a lot less work. So that's what I've always used. I've always just used black. You guys can use brown or whatever you guys want. And that's what I've always used for like a long time. And my mom's always used the pencil. It seems more like a crayon to me, but whatever. Like the pencil, and she's like 42. So she's used that forever. And it works fine. I don't see the point of liquid because it always gets in my eye. Like if you try to put it like on your waterline or down here, it gets in your eye, and it, like you can see like the black in your eye, and it grosses me out. So that's when I stopped using it. My last thing I need to talk about is brushes. So I think everybody should have a powder brush. This is not a powder brush. I just need to find mine. This is the only thing I could find, and I just grabbed it. But a powder brush is basically this. It's just a lot fluffier and hopefully a lot softer, because this one's like kind of scratchy. But it would be like a lot fluffier than this. And then there's the angled brushes, which are like this, kind of like cut down the side, and that's what you put blush on with and all that good stuff. And then eyeshadow brushes, I think there should be like 2 you should have. I just have like 2 different examples of one. So one that is like a must-have is this little crease blendy brush. This is what you use to like blend everything out so that you don't look like a lunatic and like have all these lines and everything weird. So this brush, oh, I almost said blush. This brush is really good for blending it out and everything, and I like it a lot. This is by Sonia Kashuk, by the way. You can find that at Target. You can find like all this stuff at Target. That's where I go to get my drugstore makeup. And then I have 2 different examples for lid brushes. There's the flat shader brush, which just looks like this. This is also by Sonia Kashuk. It's really skinny, and it's basically just for like packing on color and everything on your lid. And then the other option is this, like, I don't know, this is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I like this one for my lid because like it just fits on there perfectly. And yeah, so sorry that was really long. I kind of talked a little bit too much, but that is my drugstore makeup starter kit. And thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.